Hey, welcome back to Dogtography. It is winter, and the one thing that's really difficult about winter is trying to get color into your images. Here in Canada, everything is dead looking brown and green right now. There isn't even any snow to make things look pretty. So I thought today we would go out and check out some of the graffiti here in downtown London, Ontario, and see what kind of color we can get, and share with you some of my tips and tricks about taking pictures of your dog with bright, colorful graffiti. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Andrea Fleury and welcome to Dogtography. My channel is all about how to take better images of your dog and how to create some really super fun memories. I walk you through different tips and tutorials and techniques. I sometimes show you behind the scenes of my professional career as a dog photographer, all while just trying to have some fun and enjoy time with our dogs. So my first tip when looking for graffiti or a mural or anything that's like bright and colorful that you want to take pictures of is to look at what light you have around you. Oftentimes graffiti is in really like narrow alleyways that often get like dark and really shadowy, which doesn't lend well to like bright, vivid photography. So for instance, this mural behind me is on the back side of a building and a parking lot is kind of on the other side. It is overcast, which is very typical for winter this time of year, but it produces like this great even lighting that isn't going to cause any shadows or anything on him that I have to worry about. And likewise, it's not causing any bright sun on the paint or the mural behind me, which is another thing I've noticed can get really tricky in photos, is if the sun is blasting off of the brick or the wall or whatever the graffiti is on, it tends to like really change how it looks and it just doesn't look as nice. So maybe aim for an overcast day or where there's shade and you're not going to get any funny shadows. So tip number 2 would be about placement of your dog. Try not to put your dog right up against the wall. So most people have a tendency to do this. Okay, sit, sit. Okay, good boy, stay. And they come back and they try to take a picture of their dog up flat against the wall. You want to try and avoid doing that. There's a couple reasons. You want to try and give your image a little bit of dimension and visual interest. Oftentimes murals or graffiti is quite busy, so you want the eye to still be attracted to the dog and the mural or the graffiti to kind of be secondary to your subject, unless this is your focal point, of course. So depends on the type of image you want to take. What I'm going to try with Asher right now is bringing him about 4 to 5 feet in front of this wall. And I'm also going to try using portrait mode on my phone. I want to try and blur this out a little bit with him being not like a solid colored dog. He has a pattern to his fur. He's kind of busy looking himself. I still want to make sure that he really stands out. So to do that, we're going to try walking forward. So before you start taking any pictures, remember to clean your lenses off on your phone and get yourself some treats. You should have a fanny pack with you with lots of treats because you're going to need them. Busy downtown locations, dogs can get very distracted very easily by all kinds of things, construction, other dogs, people, all of that. So have some nice high value food with you. Okay, here. So I'm going to position him, like I said, about 4 to 5 feet away from the wall. And I'm also looking at like what is going on the wall that I want to either frame him within or have in the background. Come here. You're also going to pay attention to what is on the ground so that you know that the ground is going to be in the shot as well. Look at me. What's down here? Yay! Asher, what's this? Ready? Gotcha! And you can change it up between vertical and horizontal shots as well. So this time I'm now going to see if I can center him like under these like arches that are kind of naturally painted onto this wall. Sit. Good boy, stay. And I'm going to see if I can back up enough to kind of get him centered. See how really distracted he is? You can tell that he's getting really distracted. There's lots of cars around us, lots of people, other dogs. Having, like, I do this like ready catch it thing because he knows a treat is going to come flying at his head at any minute, so that tends to really get his attention. I suggest you have something like that that you can use when you're out and about in distracting situations. It really, I find, helps keep their attention. Okay, so another tip is to be careful where you're putting what I'm going to call the horizon line. So that's where the ground meets your graffiti wall. So I'm going to show you here. Asher, sit. Good boy. So watch where the ground meets the graffiti wall. See how right now it's placed between his shoulders, so right here. If I move this up and it's like that, or it's going through the top of his head, that's not ideal. If I come down low, you can see that the graffiti is mostly behind him. I'm gonna come about here because I like the color behind his head. Now, if I have him go down, stay. Same thing, I'm gonna get low so that that graffiti is mostly behind his head. Asher, ready? Catch it, catch it. So that's just another tip you want to watch for, is your position or your lens's position in relationship to the horizon line on the wall. So we found this awesome mural wall, and we just arrived here, and I haven't actually checked this out before. So upon like looking at it, what I'm noticing is there's a ton of stuff like on that horizon line in front of the mural. You've got like a gas meter, this like garden, all this Christmas stuff, and like a bike rack. It's kind of unsightly. So it's not something I really want in focus in the image. So again, to try and blur that out so it's not distracting to the eye when you look at the picture, I'm gonna have Asher maybe a good 10 feet. I'm actually gonna put him on this curb and I'm gonna stand out in the road and take the picture, and you know, safety first, obviously, especially for your dog. So I'm gonna keep him on the curb, and I'm just gonna go off into the gutter here and try and capture a picture, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'm also, by the way, right beside this like mailbox. So it's a very tight little space, but I still think it's super cool, and it's worth giving it a shot. Okay, here. And ready, catch it! So I'm always looking for different things that I can try and get Asher to put his feet up on or kind of interact with in the scene. Now I do see this, like, I'm assuming this is like a bike rack. I'm gonna try and see if I can get him to put his paws up on the top here, just like that, but kind of with the mural behind him, so the other way around. Good boy, here you go. And just see what that looks like. Now, it will be breaking my rule about not being close to the wall, but we really can't help it. You just kind of work with what you've got. And I think that this bike rack is pretty cool. I like the way it looks, so let's try it. Here, fronts. Yes! Good boy. Stay. Look at me. Asher, what's this? Ready? Yes, catch it. So there you have it. Just a quick lesson today about taking pictures with graffiti or with murals and your dog. Adding some color, really spicing it up and making your pictures look really vibrant and different. So it's all about what's gonna stand out, right? So what's gonna capture people's interest is gonna get you more likes, shares, and follows on social media, and create some really special and different experiences with you and your dog. I also suggest that you take a selfie of you guys together, which we didn't get to today, but we're kind of running out of daylight, so we're gonna end it here. But go through your city, scout out new locations. It'll take you to different places that you've never been to before, and just have some fun and make some memories. That's what it's all about, right, Asher? Right, Asher? You're such a good boy. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye for now.